Speaking to Mobility Outlook at the Auto Expo in January 2023, Rajiv Chawla, President and Managing Director of MG Motor India, the local subsidiary of China's SAIC Motor-owned Morris Garages, had said the company wants to be at the forefront of the electric vehicles transition in the country. One must remember that MG Motor India had launched the ZS EV in India in 2020, and preparations for that launch had started 2 years prior, in 2018. Thanks to that early start, the company had developed a partners network that offered it advantage over other manufacturers. Chawla admitted MG had the early mover advantage in this space and clearly intended to capitalize on this momentum. Driven by its commitment to electrification, MG Motor India just unveiled its smallest two-door, four-seater urban mobility solution, the Comet EV. How important is this product for MG Motor India? And will this product really address the mobility needs of the urban consumer? We find out in this video. The Comet EV uses a 17.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack that promises a range of 230 kilometers. One can charge this battery from 0 to 100 in about 4 to 6 hours, claims the company. The motor used is a permanent magnet synchronous motor and delivers a power of 42 PS and torque of 110 Newton meters. The MG Comet is the rebadged Wuling Air EV, a battery electric city car manufactured by the SAIC-GM-Wuling combined since 2022. It is based on SGMW's global small electric vehicle platform and has been making quite the noise since it was first introduced in Indonesia in June last year. It was famously used to ferry delegates at the 2022 G20 summit in Bali, and in November 2022, the vehicle was imported by General Motors to Egypt as the Chevrolet Spark EV as ride-hailing vehicles during the 2022 United Nations Climate Change Conference COP27. In a way, the Air EV became a symbol of clean and green mobility, a practical people mover in such world fora.
I think this product fits well into our theme of innovation and technology as the primary pillar of MG brand.
Right.
In that spirit, as you know, that Hector, when we launched, it was the first SUV with internet inside, and the second product was ADAS EV. And then ADAS level 1 technology, ADAS level 2 technologies, all those things we have done. It's in that spirit. This product also, I think, is pretty disruptive and raises the bar within that whatever segment it's going to be in. So also we feel that this offers a very unique solution to many challenges what we face in terms of traffic congestion, pollution, cost of ownership, parking issues. So it solves a lot of problems.
As Chawla said, the company expects the Comet to solve a lot of issues faced by consumers and believes it would become a very interesting and disruptive product in the market. MG Motor India is betting big on the Comet's unique proposition of being a micro-footprint car that offers a personal mobility solution in congested urban cities. Expectations among the MG Motor India leadership team is fairly high. Along with the ZS EV, it hopes the Comet will push the EV share in its overall sales to 30%. The company has been able to achieve up to 54% localization in the Comet and hopes to produce up to 3,000 units a month at its Halol, Gujarat facility. An investment of around rupees 800 crore has been made to produce the car locally in India. The ZS EV has given the company tremendous learning and insights into what consumers expect from an electric vehicle. As per data from the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, in FY23, MG Motor India retailed a total of 5,669 ZS EV units, which was 125% more than its sales in the previous fiscal.
I think from ZSEV we learned that lots and lots of consumers are waiting for the right size, right price EV. till 3-4 years back, if you had done the survey, probably 10-15% guys were willing to look at an EV as a solution. But now 40 to 50% people are willing to look at the EV as a solution. The problem is the choice available to the consumer. Also, like we used to talk about in the conventional cars, that what's the how many doors, horsepower and torque. Now the discussion is the range. How much range you get in a car, how much charging time does it take. And actually people, auto guys obviously in a traditional way talk about the shape of the car, SUV, hatchback, notchback, but from the customer's perspective, they are not bothered about or fascinated about a particular form factor. So all those learnings about the range, cost of ownership, the size has gone into this product. And I think uh, uh, especially the charging solution. In most of the high range cars, you need to give a specific charging solution, means installing the chargers and everything. But in this kind of a car, where the battery size is smaller than ZSEV, you don't have to have a special charger. You can plug it in into any 16 amp socket. Yes, socket has to be available for sure. So that's why we thought this is a great solution to many such challenges in our country. So once again, I think we'll wait for the consumer response to find out how do they accept it.
The Comet is being positioned in the market as a very purpose-driven product, and Chava said he is mindful that this product is not for everyone. With an estimated 519 rupees per month of running cost per 1000 kilometer, owning a Comet would be very cheap, he claimed.
Likewise for even ZSEV. When you talk about the portfolio, ZSEV also the running cost is very, very low. I'm happy to say even our mainstream cars like Hector and all the cost, they stand out as best cost of ownership within their respective segments, whether it's Aston or Hector. So we are very, very mindful of this fact that, if you want to be compelling in your offerings to consumers in our country, you have to be mindful not only of acquisition cost, but also running cost, maintenance cost, and resale price. The whole hog, the whole 360-degree, you have to see it. And that's why some companies, frankly, are not able to do that well in our country, because sometimes you focus only on one or two aspects. There is no silver bullet that if you do 1, 2, 3, you'll be successful. You have to look at the whole business in a very wholesome way. And that's why we are very, very focused and mindful of this, and that's why so far the team is able to deliver the way they have done. Coming to the product dimensions, the overall length of the Comet is 2,974 mm, and it has a width of 1,505 millimeters and height of 1,640 millimeters and a wheelbase of 2,010 millimeters. The company claims a rather small turning circle radius of 4.2 meters on the Comet. The design of the Comet will have mixed opinions among different groups of consumers. It uses modern features including parallel steps, LED headlamps and tail lamps, extended horizon front and rear connecting lights, and an illuminated MG logo to complete its look. The battery used in the Comet is made of prismatic cells, which essentially are rectangular in shape and are stacked in columns. These cells are claimed to have better power density than traditional battery cells and are enclosed in a rigid metal casing, specifically steel or aluminum, to provide enhanced stability. The locally procured battery is IP67 rated for water and dust resistance and is claimed to have undergone 16 safety tests. Overall, the Comet has undergone a claimed 39 stringent safety tests, including thermal diffusion test, vibration test, overcharging protection test, temperature change test, high altitude test, over discharging protection test, and fire test and temperature shock test, among others. The Comet uses a Type 2 charger connector, and the battery, on an estimate, can be charged from 0 to 100% in about 6 to 7 hours. There's a lot of now local value addition. The cells are still getting imported because nobody manufactures cells in our country so far for passenger vehicle. So cells are getting imported, but battery management system, the whole steel plates, the whole thermal management system, and some other small electronic items are getting procured locally now. So I would say that a very good progress has been made, but a long way to go in terms of other electronic items, power systems, motors, controllers. I think it will take some time because we need to reach that minimum volume,
Sure.
for automotive or auto component industry to become engaged and interesting in this field. But I think everybody is talking about it now, and everybody is seeing the proof. The numbers are increasing.
Sure.
Within passenger vehicle, like last year, calendar year, the sale was less than 50,000. This year probably should be 125, 130,000.
Right.
So more than 200% growth every year on a small base is happening.
The company has the option to introduce a larger battery as it is available in this platform. But bringing that in at this stage would mean increasing the cost of the product. If there's demand for a larger battery for higher range, Chaba said he would consider bringing that battery in at a later stage. Talking of safety, the Comet is made using high-strength steel, including 17 hot stamping panels to ensure structural rigidity and safety. Dual front airbags, ABS plus EBD, tire pressure monitoring system, reverse parking camera, speed sensing auto door lock, and impact sensing door unlock are some other key safety features used in the Comet EV. The interiors of the Comet is more spacious than what meets your eye at first glance. The upright seating position is a plus, and there's ample space for occupants in the front row. Getting into the rear seats, though, might be a bit of a concern for heavily built individuals. Knee and head space is adequate for average Indian consumers as well. The quality of materials used is of good quality, and the Apple iPod style steering wheel buttons look classy. The full digital cluster with 26.04 centimeter embedded LCD screen works pretty well. Among other features, there's wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and iSmart with 55 plus connected car features. We drove the Comet through the busy streets of Delhi NCR on a weekday morning, and I have to admit my expectations for the Comet was fairly limited, but I was pleasantly surprised by how beautifully it drives. For the intended purpose of offering urban mobility to the masses, the Comet meets all the requirements. It has smooth acceleration, offers a comfortable drive, has top notch features, offers easy drivability, decent power, and good connected and safety offerings, among others. Disc brakes at the front and drum brakes at the rear do their job pretty well, and the suspension setup has McPherson struts at the front and multi-link coil suspension at the rear. MG Motor India is working towards ensuring its foundation remains strong so it becomes profitable. And that's a key focus area for the company currently, in addition to more expansion in the future. The company achieved its highest ever monthly sales of 6,000 plus cars in March 2023, and more importantly, it has achieved cash flow break even. Chaba expects to achieve cash flow break even for Q2 as well, and with the Comet being added, cash flow is expected to improve as well. If the company can sell 80,000 to 90,000 cars this calendar year, Chaba said it should not only achieve cash flow break-even, but also should break even overall. By the third and fourth quarter this year, the company expects to become profitable in India, which for a young company would be a remarkable achievement. Thanks to new initiatives coupled with addition of assembly lines, MG Motor India has doubled its capacity to 120,000 units with scope to boost this capacity even further. This has come by the way of improved material movement, adding new capabilities, etc. By the end of this year, Chaba hopes to reach a production capacity of 140,000 units, which he believes will be good to go for a few years longer. From a market launch perspective, deliveries of the Comet will start in select markets in May, and by August, the company expects to cover the entire country. The global smart electric vehicle platform on which the Comet EV is built is the fastest EV platform to hit 1 million units in sales globally. Can this be a success story in India as well? The Comet EV has the looks to make heads turn wherever it goes. Does it have the heart to take on the bigger offerings in the market, or the nerve to create a compelling segment for itself? We think it does. And with MG Motor India launching it at a special introductory price of rupees 7,98,000 ex showroom India, it's a clear case of taking the bull by its horns. How consumers perceive its value proposition is something we would keenly keep an eye on. Remember what Chaba said about being in the forefront of the electric vehicles transition in the country? With the Comet EV, he and his team at MG Motor India is surely pushing that envelope hard. Thank you for watching Mobility Outlook. For more such videos, please do visit our website mobilityoutlook.com and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. To ensure you stay informed of all our videos, do not forget to press the bell icon. Until next time, do ensure you follow all traffic and road rules and be a responsible citizen. Stay safe.